guys, welcome back to In Case of Econ Struggles. Welcome to another AP Micro Struggle. Today I'm talking about topic 4.4, which is monopolistic competition. So this is going to be a super quick video where I just go over the characteristics of a monopolistically competitive market. Then I'm going to show you the graphs. And that's all we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So here's what you need to know about a monopolistically competitive market and monopolistic competition in terms of what the firms look like. So you're going to have a few large firms. You're going to have a slightly differentiated product. In the short run, you could have positive, zero, or negative profit, but you're going to have a zero profit in the long run. And your equilibrium prices are going to be higher in the short run because you're most likely going to have some positive profit in the short run. And if you've got some positive profit, that means you got higher prices. What are some examples of a monopolistically competitive market? Well, for example, you have the car market, where maybe everyone's selling a four-door sedan. You can think of a bunch of different companies that all sell cars. They are slightly different, right? I can tell who makes what car. But if I'm thinking about just a very basic four-door sedan, you can imagine that those cars are pretty comparable to each other. You can also think of the shoe market, because people make basketball shoes or running shoes that are all slightly different. You know who's making what shoe. But at the end of the day, most running shoes are pretty comparable to each other, so it's a similar but differentiated product. And both the car market and the shoe market are some examples that just come to mind when you're thinking about what exactly is a monopolistic competition in the real world. So here's what the graphs look like. On the left, we have the market, and on the right, we have the firm. This looks very similar to just a generic imperfect competition graph, where here's marginal revenue, here's demand. I find the equilibrium quantity by setting the marginal revenue equal to marginal cost, which is just supply. And that's how I get my equilibrium quantity. And you can see I'm going to go up to the demand curve, and that's going to get my price. Now, in the long run, we're going to have zero profit, which means in the long run, our equilibrium price is going to be where supply equals demand. And our equilibrium quantity is therefore going to be the perfect competition outcome, or the Q star LR, where supply equals demand. Now, on the right-hand side, I've drawn this a little differently, and you can see where marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. That's how much this firm is going to make. But notice that that's below their average variable cost. So what's going to happen is in the short run, they are going to stop producing. In the long run, they're going to exit the market. And so you can see that in the short run, these people have actually negative profit. And in the long run, they're just going to exit. So really just what I'm trying to do with both of these graphs is lay out a couple of different scenarios. So hopefully that's not confusing. If it is, let me know in the comments below. But if this is helping make this a lot of sense, also let me know. And again, if these videos are generally helping you out, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time for another case of Econ Struggles.